guys, welcome back. Once again to revise PERT analysis program evaluation review technique. Okay, take the remote sir. Yeah, hi, hello everyone. Good afternoon. Yeah. So, program evaluation review technique in case of new projects, something like research and development projects, we don't know the activities, time duration certainly. So that's why what we do is like we estimate the time durations. So here we have three time estimations: optimistic, most likely, pessimistic. Optimistic is minimum time, pessimistic maximum. Okay, so most likely is highest number of times repeated time value. Okay, from this we have to calculate expected time. So expected time, the formula is equal to that formula TO plus 4TM plus TP divided by 6. Okay, expected time. So from that we can calculate standard deviation, TP minus TO by 6, TP highest time minus lowest time. So divided by 6. Square of standard deviation is variance. Okay. Now, so so if you want to calculate the probability from for a certain required time, the required time here we calling it as the stipulated time. So to calculate that probability, okay, to calculate that probability we have to calculate Z value, sir. The formula for Z value is equal to TS. TS stipulated time minus expected time, TU divided by standard deviation. Okay, so in some cases they will give you the direct probability, they will ask you to calculate stipulated time. So in that case also the formula will be like this, sir. Standard time, sorry, stipulated time. So bring the standard time to standard deviation to left side, you will get Z into standard deviation, then stipulated time minus expected time, then bring this TE expected time to left side, TE plus Z into standard deviation, that is equal to TS. So stipulated time is equal to expected time plus Z into standard deviation, same formula but based on the requirement, so we write differently. Okay, so these all are the formulas we have in this concept, sir. Now, so this one is the good point, sir. Okay, so whenever they have asked for total project duration, okay, you can add the individual critical path activities durations. Time duration directly you can add, but standard deviations you should not add. So that's why you can calculate the variance of each activity by squaring. Okay, so standard deviation you will get variance. Okay, so variance directly each individual activities variance you can add, so that you will get critical path variance. That critical path variance can be taken as project variance. Okay, so from project variance you can calculate standard deviation of the project, square root of project variance, so nothing but standard deviation of the project, sir. Okay, okay, so this is standard normal curve. So in this x-axis, so if this is x-axis, on this axis we will take the values, expected time values. Okay, time values we will take on this x-axis, horizontal axis. Okay, so standard deviation values for every standard deviation value. Standard deviation value same constant only. Here we have standard deviation 3, right? Okay, so with the standard deviation 3 and different time values, okay, we will get different z values, z values. So at the central value, that means at this 100, this is nothing but expected time arithmetic average. At this average or expected time point, the graph will be in the peak. Okay, so this line divides this graph into two halves, 50%, 50%. Okay, so this is 50% probability, this is 50% probability. For each time value and each standard deviation value, you can calculate different z values, sir. At this te value, z equal to 0, so right side +1 +2 +3 something like that will be there. Left side -1 -2 -3, so like that values will be there, sir. Z values -3 -2 -1 +1 +2 +3, so values will be like that, sir. Okay, so for required time you can calculate z value. Based on the z value we can calculate the probability. Okay, so that is basic basic information about standard normal curve, sir. Now we shall try to do a problem. Okay, in that we will have maximum adjustments, so that you can understand all the concepts in depth, sir. Okay, so come to this page 11.13, sir. Question number 3. Okay, so this question came in June 24 attempt. Read that question once and try to draw network diagram. Draw that network diagram, sir. Page number 11.13, sir. Read that question. Good afternoon, Shakshi. Good afternoon, everyone. Done. Okay, see. June 24 attempt question. See, I'm reading that question. So, Jobson Limited, a manufacturer of plant and machinery, is in the process of quoting a tender called by JOIB Limited. JOIB Limited. Okay, so delivery date once promised is crucial and penalty clause is applicable. Okay, there is a penalty clause. So based on the delivery date. So the project manager of Jobson Limited has listed down the activities of the project as under activities 1 2 1 3 1 4 2 5 3 5 4 5 4 6 5 6. Okay, so these all are the activities. Okay, they have given optimistic, most likely, pessimistic time. So there, when question is given for 3 time estimates, that means this is nothing but a program evaluation review technique question only. Okay, otherwise normal question means they will give you time durations only. Here we have optimistic time, most likely time, pessimistic time. Okay, so required design the project network and indicate all the paths through it. That means we have to draw network diagram first, then so all possible paths we have to identify. From that, analyze expected duration and variance of each activity, assess the project length, sir. Okay, so first of all we have to draw network diagram. Okay, activities are 1 2 1 3 1 4. Okay, so 1 is the starting point. 1 is the starting point. Take that one like this. Okay, from here we have 3 activities 1 2 1 3 1 4. 1 2 1 3 1 4, sir. 3 activities. Okay, then 2 5 3 5. So then we have 2 2 5 3 2 5. 2 2 5 3 2 5 we need to draw, sir. Okay, take 5 here, connect 2 to 5 3 to 5. Then we have 4 to 6 5 to 6. Okay, we have 5 here 4 here. Okay, draw 6 here, then we can connect like this, sir. Okay, take 6. Okay, this is network diagram, sir. Here we have represented all the activities. For each activity we again we have to represent time duration. Okay, so we cannot take this optimistic, most likely, or pessimistic time. For that you have to calculate the expected time for each activity. For each activity we shall try to calculate expected time, sir. Okay, so leave the diagram here. Network diagram. Next one, so take side heading like calculation of calculation of expected time TE. Okay, so standard deviation or variance, we have to calculate variance only, variance of each activity. Okay, so for that we have to take all the activities, all the activities. Okay, so what is the formula for T expected time means TO plus 40M plus TP divided by 6. So that's why we need here optimistic time, most likely time, pessimistic time. So okay, so the table was given in the questions are same values. Okay, optimistic, most likely, pessimistic, same data, same data. Write in that particular table, sir. Directly I am taking this, sir. Okay. Okay, here I am having option to copy paste. You don't have that option, right? So that's why you have to write. Okay, that data just copy paste from the question itself. Okay, activities optimistic, most likely pessimistic time, sir. Okay, to calculate expected time, what is the formula, sir? TO plus 4TM plus TP divided by 6. Now, so on calculator, you have to directly multiply 4TM, then add TO TP. Okay, so then divided by 6. That's why 1 into 4, 4 plus 1, 5 plus 7, 12. 12 divided by 6, 2. Okay, next one, 4 into 4, 16. 16 plus 1 plus 7, 8. 16 plus 8, 24 by 6, 4. Okay, next one, 2 into 4, 8. 8 plus 2, 10, 18. So 18 divided by 6, 3. So 1 into 4, 4. 4 plus 1 plus 1, 6. 6 by 6, 1. Next one, 5 into 6, 30. 30 plus 14, 44 plus 2, 46. 46 by 46, 4. Sorry, 5 4 only, right? 5 into 4, 20. 34, 36. 36 by 6, 6 times. 5 into 4 again, 20. 20 plus 10, 30. 30 by 6, 5 here. Okay, 6 into 4, 24 plus 27, 3. 27 plus 20, 40. 47 divided by 6, how much, sir? How much? 7 times. Okay, these are all the expected time values. Now we can represent these values on that time network diagram, sir. So 1 to activity expected time is 2. For 1 to expected time is 2, sir. Okay, so for 2 3 1 3, how much? 1 3 4, 1 4 3, 2 5 2 5 1 3 5 6 4 5, sorry, 5 6 5 7. Okay, 4 6 5. Okay, 5 7. Okay, now what they're asking in the question, sir, design the project network and indicate all paths through it. Okay, we have drawn network diagram and we have to identify the all paths through it. Okay, so identify the paths, sir. How many paths we have here means we have to reach 1 to 6. Okay, 1 2 5 6, 1 3 5 6, 1 4 6, 1 2 5 6, 1 3 5 6, 1 4 6. Is there any other alternative, sir? No, right? Okay, 1 2 5 6, 2 plus 1 plus 7, 10. Okay, so 4 plus 6 plus 7, 4 plus 6 plus 7, 17. 3 plus 5, 8. Okay, so which one is the critical path, sir? The path which is having longest duration is called as critical path. Okay, so now this one is the critical path. Okay, so critical path duration is 17 days. Now what is the project duration? So question is given in weeks, right? Okay, so that's why 17 weeks, not days. These are the weeks, right? Okay, now we have expected time. Expected time of the project. So critical path duration is critical path duration is only the project duration, sir. So the project duration is critical path duration only. that is equal to 17 weeks. Now the project standard deviation. Okay, for that so we need project variance. So to calculate project variance, calculate each activity variance, sir. Sigma square. Okay, so what is the formula, sir? So to calculate variance, TP minus TO divided by 6 whole square, sir. Okay, now let us calculate. So TP 7, optimistic time 1, 7 minus 1, 6, 6 by 6, 1, 1 square, 1 only. Okay, so again next second activity, 7 minus 1, so same only, 7 minus 1, 6, 6 by 6, 1, 1 square, 1. Okay, 8 minus 2, 6, 6 by 6, 1, 1 square, 1 only again. Next one, 1 minus 1, 0, 0 by 0, 0, 0, so total 0. So next one, 14 minus 2, 12, 12 by 6, 2, 2 square, 4, 4. So next one, 8 minus 2, 6 by 6, 1, 1 square, 1. Okay, so 15 minus 3, 12, 12 by 6, that is equal to 2 times. Okay, 2 square, you will get 4. Okay, now so to calculate project variance. Okay, so now we have to calculate project variance, sir. Project variance, that is equal to critical path variance కావాలి మనకి. So we need critical path variance. So critical path variance, so what is the critical path here, sir? 1 3 5 6, right? 1 2 3 3 5 5 6. Okay, for each activity, 1 3 activity, what is the variance? For 1 3 variance is 1, for 3 5 variance is 4, for 5 6 variance is 4, so total variance is 9. Now for project standard deviation, that is equal to square root of project variance. Project variance means sigma square. Okay, so what is the project variance, sir? Square root of 9. 9 is the project variance, square root of 9 is standard deviation. That means standard deviation of the project is 3. Okay, so project duration is 17 weeks, project variance is 9, project standard deviation is 3, sir. Okay, so again, once again, go to the question. Design the project network and indicate all the paths through it. Okay, we have drawn network diagram and all the paths. Next, analyze the expected duration and variance for each activity and assess the project length. Yes, we have calculated for all the activities expected time and variance. From that expected time, we have calculated project duration, project standard deviation, project variance. Okay, so now the main points, sir. Okay, third point, most important points. Okay, so calculate the standard deviation of the project length and critically assess the, so we have calculated standard deviation of the project, that is 3 only. Now point A, so probability that project will be completed at least 3 weeks earlier than expected time, sir. Okay, so what they are saying, at least 3 weeks earlier than expected time. Now what is our expected time, sir? T expected time, T is equal to 17 weeks. Now what they are asking, 3 weeks earlier. So 3 weeks earlier than expected time, 17 means 17 minus 3, 14 weeks. So what the question is asking means probability that project will be completed within 14 weeks. Okay, that is the question. Okay, 3A. So write along with me, sir. 3A. probability that project will be completed three weeks earlier than expected time. That is therefore, so what is our T is T expected time equal to 17 weeks. Now they are saying 3 weeks earlier. That means stipulated time TS is equal to 17 weeks minus 3 weeks. That means 14 weeks is our stipulated time. Okay, we have calculated standard deviation of the project. What is the standard deviation of the project, sir? We have calculated earlier, right? So 3 only the so 3. So now we have to calculate the probability. To calculate the probability, okay, so what is the formula, sir? Z is equal to TS minus TE divided by standard deviation. TS expected time, for TS stipulated time 14 minus TE 17 divided by 3 minus 3 divided by 3, that means minus 1. Z equal to minus 1, sir. Okay. Now let us draw standard normal curve. Standard normal curve, sir. Okay. So at this peak point, so on this horizontal line, so there will be expected time. That means what is our expected time, sir? 17. 17. If this is 17, take 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 16, 15, 14, 13, like that. Okay. So these are the time estimations. This 17 is TE. So Z at this expected time is will be 0. Then so right side plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 like that will be there. Left side minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 will be there. Okay, so we have at this 14 we have minus 1, right? Okay, so let's see what is the value of table value at Z equal to minus 1. So go to the question, sir. In question they have given the table. Okay, so what is the value? So minus 1 or plus 1, so probability is same. Okay, so if Z equal to 0 to 2, so Z means 0 to Z. Okay, so if Z value is 1, table value will be 0.3413. So that means here Z value is minus 1, sir. Minus 1 means at this 14 we got Z value minus 1. Okay, so this Z value is 0 to Z. Where is 0, sir? 0 is here. Okay, this line represents Z equal to 0. 0 to Z means the given value 0 to minus 1, right? 0 to minus 1. Okay, so 0 to minus 1, the given table value is 0.3413. Okay, if this is positive, if Z is positive means we might have taken like right side, but here so value is minus 1, Z value is minus 1, that's why I'm taking on left side. Okay, so this area represents the table value, sir. Probability how much it is, sir? 0.3413. Okay, sir, any doubts? Okay, why we have taken that area only? Okay, at that 14 we got minus 1, that's why left side. Okay, so left side area. So that area is 0.3413, sir. Okay. So what is this 0.3413 represents? So this 0.3413 is the 34.13 percentage of probability. That means there is the 34 with 34.13 percentage of probability we can complete the project in between 14 to 17. 14 to 17. Okay, so but what they are asking, sir, probability that project will be completed within 14 weeks, but we got 14 to 17 weeks probability. We need within 14 weeks probability. That means this area we need, sir. Okay, how can we calculate this area, sir? We know all this total area. Okay, 0.5. Okay, from this if you subtract this particular area you will get this area, right? So that's why note here in question z values are given 0 to z, sir. Okay, so at z equal to -1, table value is 0.3413. That means 34.13 percentage of probability. Okay, therefore 34.13 percentage is the probability that uh, probability that project will be completed in 14 to 17 weeks, in between 14 to 17 weeks. That is the meaning of that value, sir. But now what the meaning we require? Therefore probability of completion within 14 weeks, that is equal to 0.50 minus 0.3413. How much, sir? 1587. 0.1587. That means 15.87 percentage of probability. Okay, the green area only our required area, sir. Okay, that red colored area is table value area. Okay, second point. Go to that second point, sir. What are they asking? No more than 3 weeks later than expected time. That means, so later than 3 weeks later than expected time means how much, sir? 3 weeks later than expected time. What is our expected time? 17. 3 weeks later than expected time means 17 plus 3. That means 20 weeks. Okay, probability that project will be completed not more than 20 weeks. That means within 20 weeks. Okay, probability that project will be completed within 20 weeks, sir. That means So point B, probability that project will be completed within within 3 weeks later than expected time means so 20 weeks, 17 plus 3 sir. Okay, not more than 20 means within 20, right? So again here we have our expected time. So now we have to take this 20 as stipulated time. Our expected time is 17 weeks. Our stipulated time TS is equal to 20 weeks. Standard deviation equal to 3 weeks. Okay. So Z value, as they are asking for probability, Z value that is equal to TS minus TE divided by standard deviation. So TS is 20 weeks, T is 17 weeks by 3 weeks standard deviation. That means in total again we got plus 1. Same like previous question only, but here we got plus 1. Okay, again this is the curve. Okay, at this peak point we will be having expected time that is 17 weeks. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Okay, so this 17 is expected time, this 20 is stipulated time. Okay, from this in between. Okay, so here we will be having z value 0. At this 20 our z value is plus 1. Okay, these all are the z values, these all are time duration values. Okay, so at this 20 we got z value plus 1. Okay, in question they have given for each z value, if z equal z means 0 to z. Okay, so look at the question once again. In this table z equal to 0 to z, not just z value, that is 0 to z. At one table value is 0.3413. Okay, now here at this point positive z, positive 1 means 0 to z. Okay, so this is the area. How much area this is means 0.3413. Okay, so again this 0.3413 represents what, sir? The probability that the project will be completed within 17 to 20 weeks. But what we require within 20 weeks, not more than 20 means within 20 weeks. Okay, so even if I complete the project in 16 days also within 20, 15 days also within 20, 14 within 20, 13 within 20, 12 within 20, that means this total area also we need to add to this area. That means what is this total area, sir? 0.5, right? Okay, this is 0.5. Okay, now again note 0.3413 represents probability of completion within 17 to I mean in between 17 to 20 weeks. But what we need is probability of completion within 20 weeks. That means 0.50 0.50 plus 0.3413, that means 0.8413, that we can write it as 84.13 percentage. Okay sir, so here we need this total area. Now, so can you guys tell me what is the probability that project cannot be completed within 20 days? That means this area, right? So how much area this will be, sir? So 0.5 minus 0.3413. That means you will get 15 point something. Okay. So got it. Next point, sir. Okay. See, read this point. If the project due date. So what is the project due date, sir? 18 weeks. As is the probability that not meeting the due date. They're asking not meeting the due date. Okay. Now, so that means they have given. So now that 18 becomes our stipulated time, sir. So point number 4. Probability of 18 weeks. Now our expected time equal to 17 weeks. Our stipulated time is equal to 18 weeks. Our standard deviation is equal to 3. So we need probability, that means Z value only we need to calculate. Z is equal to TS 18 minus TE 17 divided by 3. So 1 divided by 3, how much, sir? 0.3333 3336, huh? 3333 3334 or 3. So leave that like that only. Okay, 333. Now, so again let us draw diagram, sir. Again, this is horizontal x-axis. Okay, so this is a standard normal curve at this peak point. Okay, on that horizontal axis we will have expected time t. What is our expected time? 17. Okay, 18, 19, 20, 16, 15, 14, 13. Okay, now this 17 is our expected value, this 18 is our stipulated value. At this expected value, Z value always will be 0. At the stipulated time, okay, Z value for the stipulated time, Z value is 0.3333. Okay, they have given Z value 0 to Z. 0 to Z means our 0 to Z value, our Z value is current Z value 0.33. Okay, so area is in between area, sir. Okay, so look at the question and tell me the table value for 0.33. 0.33, 0.1293. 0.1293. Okay, so this 0.1293 represents probability of completing project within 17 to 18 weeks. But what we need, sir, so probability that not completing the project within 18 weeks. That means this complete area represents probability of completing within 18 weeks. This represents not completing within 18 weeks. Okay, now we need this area, sir. This area. So can we calculate this area? Yes, 0.50 minus 0.1293. Okay, how much, sir? 0.3707. Therefore probability of not completing within 18 weeks, that is equal to 0.5 minus 0.3707. How much, sir? Sorry, 0.1293 kada. 0.1293, 0.3707. That means 37.07 percentage of probability. Okay, this red colored area is the table value area. We calculated based on the Z value, but our required area is this green colored area. Any doubts, sir? Okay, so now can you tell me what is the probability that project can be completed within 18 weeks? Within 18 weeks, sir. 0 point, so this is 0.5, this is 0.12, total 0.6293. So completing within 18 weeks this area. Okay, not completing within 18 weeks. Okay, so completing in between 17 to 18. 0.1293, sir. So these all are the maximum adjustments. That is how only they will give points adjustments like that, sir. Okay, so noted all this. Right. Now our next question, sir. We have done one past attempt question. Now we shall discuss study mat questions, sir. Okay, so come to the main questions. 11.4, sir. So this question has been asked in December 21 attempt. Illustration 4, direct study material question only. Okay, now read that question carefully, and for that question try to draw the network diagram, sir. So first one, try to draw network diagram. Even though you got it wrong, no problem. Once again, you can try, try, try and try. Then, okay, a civil engineering firm has to bid for the construction of a dam. The activities and time estimates are given in below table, sir. Activities. If you observe 1 to 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 8, 3, 4 dummy. So dummy means dummy activity 0 times 0 resources. 3, 5, 4, 6, 5, 7, 5, 9, 6, 7, 6, 8, 7, 9, 8, 9. So too many activities are there. Okay, so first of all, let us try to draw network diagram for this, sir. Then we can proceed reading the question. Illustration for illustration for okay, we have to draw network diagram. Okay, so first activity is 1 2. Okay, number sequence is there, that's why 1 2 2 Next one, so 2 to 3, 2 to 4, 2 to 8. That means starting with event number 2, we have 3 activities, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 8. Let us split 3 activities, sir. 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 8. Okay, now 3 to 4 dummy. That means 3 to 4 draw a dummy activity. Next one, 3 to 5, 4 to 6, 3 to 5, 4 to 6. Okay, okay, I have drawn these two activities. Now 5, 7 is dummy. Okay, so 5 to 7, 5 to 9, two activities are there, sir. Likewise, 5, 7 and 6, 7, two dummy activities are there. So see this, 5, 7 dummy, 6, 7 dummy, 5 to 7, 6 to 7. So that's why take 7 here. Okay, so 5 to 7 dummy, 6 to 7 also dummy. Okay, next 5 to 9, sir. Okay, so 5 to 9 some activity is there, so that's why I'm taking 9 here. Okay, connect this 5 to 9. Next one, okay, 6 to 8 dummy, 6 to 8 dummy, 6 is here, 8 is here. Okay, so we have to connect dummy like that. But okay, so in right to left or direction we should not draw the arrow marks, sir. So as we are saying, time flows from left to right now. Okay, so even though this is dummy activity, let us extend this activity, sir. Okay, I will draw 8 like this. Okay, so that I don't need to draw an arrows from right to left, left to right only there. Okay, now so finally we have 7 to 9, 8 to 9, 7 to 9, 8 to 9. This is the network diagram, sir. Got it, sir. Please, are you able to draw network diagram? Oh, nice. Then, okay. So, so read that question. Continue reading that question. The policy of the firm with respect to submitting bids. What is their policy means? To submit the bid is to bid the minimum amount that will provide 95 percentage of best breaking even, sir. Okay. So break even means no profit no loss, or zero profit zero loss. So when we will get zero profit means if you submit the quotation at cost only, then you will get zero profit. So there won't be any profit, there won't be any loss. So what is the break even probability they are asking, sir? 95 percentage of probability. That means here we have to calculate the stipulated time. So with 95 percentage of probability, within how many days, within how many days I can complete the project? That is what we have to calculate, sir. Okay, so with 95 percentage of probability, within how many days I can complete the project? So that days we have to calculate. Okay, let's say for example that number of days, let's say 90 days or 90 days. Within 90 days you can complete with 90 probability. So for that 90 days or 80 days, you have to calculate the total cost for that 90 days. Okay, for that 90 days total cost you will submit the bid, sir. That is the basic point here. Okay, now to calculate everything we have to calculate so 95, at 95 percentage of probability you have to calculate stipulated time, sir. To calculate stipulated time, what is the formula for stipulated time? TS is equal to TE plus Z into standard deviation. Okay, so for that we need T expected time and the standard deviation of the project. So for that we have to calculate for each activity. For each activity we have to calculate expected time, and we cannot calculate directly standard deviation, right? That's why we can calculate variance. Okay, so take heading, take side heading, calculation of calculation of TE, that means expected time, sigma square, that means variance of each activity. Each activity. So again, copy paste same thing from the question. Copy paste same table, sir. Okay. Okay, now we have to calculate expected time T for each activity, sir. For each activity. So formula for expected time is TP plus 4TM plus TO divided by 6. Now, so take your calculators, take your calculators, and so first of all you have to calculate this part, sir. 4TM, 4 into 17, 4 into 17 equal to plus 25 plus 14 divided by 6. 17 point, now 17.83. See, next one, 18 into 4 plus 21 plus 14 equal to divided by 6. 17.83, same thing, same only. Okay, for third one. Okay, 15 into 4 plus 18 plus 13 equal to divided by 6. 15.16. Okay, again. So calculate 19 into 4 plus 28 plus 16 divided by 6. 20, exact 20. Okay, 20. For next dummy activity, that means dummy 0 time. Okay, all the dummy activities we don't need to calculate, sir. Next 3 5, 4 into 18 plus 27 plus 15 equal to divided by 6. You will get exactly 19. 19. Next one. So 17 into 4 plus 21 plus 13 equal to divided by 6. You will get how much, sir? 17. Okay. Next one is dummy. So 0. Dummy activities will have 0. Okay. 5 9. So 5 9. 18 into 4. 18 into 4 plus 20 plus 14 equal to 17.67. Okay, here we have again two dummy activities, dummy dummy. Okay, next one. So 7 9 20 into 4 80 plus 41 121 plus 16 22.83. Okay, 16 into 4 plus 22 plus 14 16.667. Okay, these values we have to write these values on these activities. Okay, now what is the expected time of activity 1 to 17.83? Write this here, 17.83. Okay, no need to calculate variance directly. Okay, so first of all let us try to identify the critical path. Okay, 17.83. Next one 2 3 17.83 only, 17.83. 2 4 2 4 15.16. Okay, 2 8 2 8 20 days. Okay, 3 4 dummy, leave it. Okay, next one 3 5 3 5 19 days. 4 6 how much, sir? 4 6 17 days. Okay, so 5 7 6 7 dummy, 6 8 also dummy, 5 9 5 9 17.67 7 9 20 22.83 16.67. Okay, now so we need expected time of the project, sir. For that, to calculate the time duration of the project, we have to identify critical path. Okay, so critical path means longest path. Okay, for longest path, we have to identify all the paths, sir. Let's say our first path is, our target is to, from here we have to reach this 9, sir, 1 to 9. How can we go from 1 to 9? Means 1 2 3 5 9. 1 2 3 5 9. Okay, second one. Okay, same, 1 2 3 5 7 9. 1 2 3 5 7 9. Or else, okay, 1 2 3 7. Okay, this is done. 1 2 3 4 6 7 9. Or else 8 9. Third one, 1 2 1 2 3 4 6 7 9 or 8 9. 1 2 3 4 6 7 9 8 9. Okay, 1 2 3 4 6 7 9 or else 8 9, both the ways. Okay, so next one is 1 2 4. Okay, yes, 1 2 4 6 7 9 6 8 9. Fifth one, 1 2 4 1 2 4 6 7 9 6 8 9. 9 1 2 4 6 2 8 9. Last path, 1289. Excellent, sir. 1289. So in total we got 7 paths, sir. 7 paths. So for each path we have to add the time duration. Okay, 12359, sir. 12359. So 17.83 plus 17.83 plus 19 plus 17.67. So please calculate, sir. How much? 77.72. 72.00. Double zero or double three? Okay, second one. 123579. 77.49, I think. 1234,679. 75.49. 1234,689. 689. 69.33. Four 124679. How much, sir? 124679. 72.82. 249,689. 66.67. Next 1289. 54.50. Okay, see now which one is the critical path, sir? 77.49 with highest duration 123,579. 123,579. That is the critical path, right? Okay, so here 1 2 2 3 3 5 5 7 7 9 are the critical path activities. Okay, okay, now we have project duration. 77.49 is the project duration only. Okay, now we need project standard deviation. So for that standard deviation you don't need to calculate all the variances, just critical path activity variances are enough. So what is the critical path, sir? 1 2 2 3 3 5 3 5 5 7 7 9. Okay, so out of this one activity is dummy activity only. Okay, so for these activities if you can calculate variance, that is enough. So 1 to 2 1 to 2 variance, that means sigma square. What is the formula for sigma square? Means what is that formula, sir? TP minus TO divided by 6 whole square. Okay, now TP. So for first activity 1 to 1 to TP minus TO 25 minus 14. How much, sir? 11. 11 by 6. 11 by 6. 1 2.1.8. Okay, into 1.8 whole square. We need to do 3.3 space 3.36. Got it? Okay, 25 minus 14. 25 minus 14 divided by 6 whole square, right? 25 minus 14 means 11 divided by 6 whole square. Okay, 2 point or 1.8 something whole square. Okay, then you will get that value only, 3.36. Next one for activity 2 3, sir. 2 3 pessimistic time 21 minus 14. How much, sir? 1.36 here. 1.36. Okay. Next one. Next 3 5 enough. We don't need to calculate other activities variance, sir. Okay. For 3 5, 27 minus 15. Okay. 12 divided by 6. 12 divided by 6. 2. 2 square 4. Okay. We don't need this. 0 here. No. No. Okay. 7 9. 41 minus 16. How much, sir? 1 point. 1.77. 17.36. 17.36. Last activity dash. Okay, so we don't need to calculate for all the activities. So why means so to calculate variance of the project, just critical activities. That means critical path activities. So this one is critical path, right? For these activities, variance is enough. Okay. Now project variance. Project project time duration. Project duration is equal to 77.49. Okay. So now project variance. We can add critical path variance, sir. What is the critical path? 1 2 2 3 3 5 5 7 5 7 7 9. So 1 2 variance is 1 2 variance 3.36 plus 2 3 variance 1.36 plus 3 5 variance 4 plus 5 7 variance 0 plus 7 9 variance 17.36. In total, how much, sir? 26.08. Now project standard deviation, that is equal to square root of 26.08, sir. 5.106 is the standard deviation of project. Okay. Now we need to calculate with 95% of the probability. Okay. Within how many days we can complete the project? Project completion time. For 95% of probability. For 95% of probability. Okay, we need to calculate. So we have expected time, that is how much, sir? 77.49. 77.49. Okay. Standard deviation, that is equal to 5.106. Okay. So stipulated value TS, that is only we have to calculate. Stipulated time only we need to calculate. Z value. Z value. What is the Z value? At the rate 95% of probability. At 95% of probability, okay, Z value will be 1.64 something, sir. Okay, in this question they haven't given, but in you see in this row 74 94 94 94 94. So first time 95, sir. Okay, so here we have 95.05. So leave that 0.05. This is 95% of probability. Here 1.6. Okay, here 0.5. That means 1.65 is the probability, but actually we have in between 0 to 5, right? 04 to 05. That means probability, what is our required probability? 95. That would be in between 94.95 to 9505, in between that. So that's why you can take either 1.6, so here 1.645. Okay. Okay, anyway, this value will be given in the question, but in this particular question we don't have that value, but in examination they will give you that z value, sir. Okay, at 95% of probability z value is 1.645, sir. Now our stipulated time ts is equal to te plus z into standard deviation. Okay, what is the t, sir? 77.49 plus z is 1.645, okay, into standard deviation 5.106. Okay, so total value, how much, sir? Calculate that value. 85.889. Okay, so that means approx 86 days. 86 days approx. Okay, so with 95% of probability we can complete the project within 86 days. But what the question is asking for, sir? With 95% of probability break even. Okay, now to submit the bid we have to, so what they are saying, for break even point only we need, sir. For break even point means no profit no loss. Okay, so if you submit the bid for cost amount only, so you will get zero profit. That's why we have to calculate cost of 86 days. Cost of 86 days. Okay, so they have given data in the question, sir. Okay, okay, what they are saying, the fixed cost for projects are 8 lakhs, irrespective of project duration. Our fixed cost is 8 lakhs, and variable costs are 9,000 every day spent, per day 9,000. So how many days we are spending, sir? 86 days. Working on the project duration, standby cost in terms of rupees. Okay, see, cost of the project, that means that is equal to fixed cost plus variable cost. So fixed cost is how much, sir? 8 lakhs, plus variable cost is 86 days, for each day 9,000. Okay, so let me know the total value, sir. 15 lakhs 74,000. Okay, so finally we can say what, sir? The company name ఏంటి, సార్? సమ్ ఏదో ఉంటుంది, FOBG సివిల్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ ఫామ్ అని చెప్పారు. ఓకే, సో హియర్ ద కంపెనీ civil engineering firm. If the firm submits bid for cost value, cost at the rate 15 lakh 74,000 rupees. Okay, then the probability of break even point will be 95% of probability. Okay, for 95, with 95% of probability we can complete the project within 86 days. For this 86 days our total cost is 15 lakh 74,000. If you submit the bid for at this amount of cost, you will get no profit no loss. That's it, sir. Okay. So in all these questions, so first of all we have to draw network diagram. So in case of program evaluation review technique, okay, so draw the network diagram, sir. second one, okay, so you need to calculate expected time and variance. Okay, from this expected time you can identify from network diagram. By using expected time and network diagram you can calculate critical path. From critical path, you can calculate project time duration, project standard deviation. Okay, so these are all the 4 points we need to calculate in this order only. Okay, so after calculating this project duration and project standard deviation, we can do some estimation probability calculations. Probability calculations are stipulated time calculations. All those calculations we can do based on these values only. Okay, so we need project standard deviation and the project time duration, sir. For that we have to draw network diagram, TE values, variance values, critical path you need to identify. So then only you will get these values, sir. Okay, this is the procedure of program evaluation review techniques, sir. So on this technique we have two more questions. Okay, so those questions we will solve in the next session, sir. Okay, if you can understand these two questions conceptually, okay, other questions you can do small adjustments only will be there, sir. Okay, so in tomorrow's class we will do those two questions. After that we can move to the crashing and then resource leveling, sir. Okay. So whatever the questions we have in our material is more than enough, sir. More than enough. Okay, and from tomorrow onwards I will be taking two tracks. Okay, morning session DM, afternoon session SCM. So in SCM it also I will start with small chapters. In chapter number 4 we have just in time throughput ABC. So like that. Okay, after completing small chapters we can go to the standard costing and marginal costing. Okay, so thank you all. We'll meet you in tomorrow's class.